Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris Mack here, or whatever my YouTube name will be. I haven't really decided on one. I just kind of am doing this because my friend suggested it. My friend Notorious 7 recently got into doing YouTube videos. He does Blu-ray movies, and if you're into that, watch it. He's a funny guy to watch. He's entertaining, gets his family involved. It's cool to watch, you know. Preferably no trolls. No trolls. Trolls are bad. It's a no troll zone. Same for this. But watching him do it's kind of got me wanting to do it just because you can, and I guess, I don't know what's intriguing about filming yourself, but apparently it is, aka why there's YouTube, or vis-a-vis, I don't know what the proper term for that is. Sue me. So I'm doing a video, but don't want to do DVD videos, or Blu-ray videos. That's sort of what he does, and that's sort of what I'm getting the portion of, and what I'm seeing on it is the DVD videos and collections and things like that. And I just don't really have a cool collection to do that with. And I guess right now I'm also not wanting to spend money to do YouTube videos. Not really what I want to do. I mean, ain't tricking if you got it. Like my friend, if you're balling, man. No big deal. Collect houses, I don't care. But I guess I'm not want to spend the money. So kind of debate on what am I going to do the video about. What would I do even if I did. I need somebody to be able to talk to, so I'm not just looking in front of the screen and be like, oh, I'm an idiot. You may still think I'm an idiot, it's okay. But, so, I decided to do it on the beard. I have a beard and a mustache. I've grown it out before, every once in a while. Actually, when I was in high school, I had nothing but a mustache. I rocked the mustache, or looked a little more like a molestache at the time. But I had it nonetheless, and I kept it all high school. And I don't know why, but I did, and I was true to it. But after that, man, I let it go, and I've been happy about letting go ever since. It looked horrible, but again, I grow my beard every once in a while just because I can. I get lazy, I shave, and then I'm not gonna shave every day. I just don't care that much. I don't have a job that makes me, so I'm just not going to. Well, holidays happen. I shaved pre-holidays, and then since then I had the vacation for holiday, and then. Coming back, I grew lazy and I started growing the beard out again. And I tried it every once in a while, and I kind of like having it when I do have it, but I usually don't make it past the 2-month mark. Yeah, I guess that's my limit usually, is I hit 2 months and I'm like, oh, I'm done. And I have a really bad habit of being all or nothing. It's either I'm growing it out or it's gone. So I don't ever trim it. I'm like, oh, I want a beard, or okay, shave it next day, and then I have no beard anymore. So hopefully actually doing these movies might actually help me to break that barrier, try to make it to a true beard status and have a truly long beard, just to have at least once maybe even, or keep it going. Maybe I get real famous with these videos and you're like, dang, that's Chris with the beard, and yeah, and I get all these cool people around me, but probably not. So regardless though, I'm going to grow this beard out along with the mustache. Try to get me a little handlebar mustache going. Another inspiration from the Notorious 7. He has his little mini handlebar stash going, so I figured I'm going to get my little thicker one going on. Try to make it look pretty. We'll see how that goes. So as of right now though, like I said, I shaved pre-holidays. I shaved December 27th was the last day I shaved. But when I shave, I don't use razor shaved where I'm down to baby face, nothing. I use a electric razor. It's like shaving to a 0 on your head. It's a bunch of little stubble everywhere. So I'm adding 2 days of that just to be fair, and I'm looking at about, you can even add more to that if you want, however you want to count it. But I'm looking starting at December 25th. So today is the 22nd, so I'm just at about a month, and you can see it's decent growth. It's not bad. I can grow decently well, but it's by no means great. There's patchiness here, you see, there and there. And also, I'm sure I got some over here. I can't see with the camera. But I also got 2 spots here I don't grow, and I barely even touch here, that's actually probably the most annoying part to me. But growing it nonetheless. Also, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube from this one guy. I can't remember his name right now, but I just recently subscribed to him. He's pretty cool videos to watch if you're looking into growing a beard and need some suggestions or questions. And one of the things he pointed out to me is that you are by far your own worst critic when it comes to the beard. No one else cares. No one else notices or realizes it. If you think they do, you're wrong. Maybe one other person in the world will notice, but majority will not care. So I'm just not going to care. just trying to grow it out, leave as much as I do. Another suggestion I've known before is when you do grow a beard, if you're trying to actually grow it into a full beard, is you just touch it as little as possible as long as you can. Just let everything grow out. Because like you see some of the patchiness, if that bothers you and you grow it, you shave it too early and you shave it down to where it's only thick, and then you grow it out, well, now you're never going to get this portion. So I'm trying to leave that as long as possible, hoping that it does grow in some so that I can keep it as big as possible up on my cheeks. One thing that is hard to keep, though, is the neck. You don't expect to keep that long. Don't keep for that for much. But don't make a mistake I've made before. It's another thing I saw from this other guy's video. I'll remember his name, maybe mention on another one sometime. But when you shave your neck, do not shave. This isn't your neck. That's your chin. This is your neck. Don't shave up to your chin. Shave like that. Just right along that line. The way he described it is almost like you were trying to do that cut your throat sign. Just do right there. Don't do this. Because I've done it, and I'll tell you from experience, once you grow your beard out and you do that, it looks horrible. Especially with mine, because my hair doesn't really like get super curly or I switch mode. It just goes straight. But mine sometimes has a habit to once it goes to the end, it does like a big curve on its own altogether. And if you do that with a chin beard, I will tell you now, it looks bad. It does not look cool. But then at the same time, I mean, beard sometimes doesn't even look cool. But don't do that. Shave along that neckline. Even if you get patchy here, if you get patchy there, just don't touch it at all. Just let it grow. I mean, it might look bad, and at the same time, hey, there's a chance you might not be able to grow a beard. Not everyone can, but you know, if you can, leave your hair alone as long as possible. The longer you can leave it, the better. The more time you give it to fill out, to grow in, much, much better. So that's what I'm doing. I'm growing my beard out. Trying to use these videos. Maybe it'll give me motivation to grow it real long, get it out there. You know, gotta not care. For those people that think they're gonna grow a beard and look cool, you might look cool, but you're not gonna get chicks because of it. Girls don't like beards. So another hint: if you're trying to grow a beard thinking you're gonna get girls, maybe if you're 16, it's different. But when you're older, in your mid-20s, like me, it's not cool. It will get attention of girls. Girls will think it's maybe get your attention, but and if you got game, you can spit game afterwards and get the girl. But if you're like me, who has no game, it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna take that hit, bite the bullet. I can't get girls anyways, regardless. So I'm just gonna grow my beard out and have fun. So I'm having my beard, growing my mustache out as well. I'm going for the handlebar. I'm not going for a ridiculous handlebar. I don't want one where I'm like, wee, you know, and I'm have a thing part coming off my face. I just want the respectable mustache handlebar. My mustache, that's one thing I've always, like I said, when I was in high school, I always had a mustache. So I've always had the decently thick mustache, but usually when I grow my beard, I don't know what to, I used to always be too lazy to trim it, and I would just get, you know, I'd shave it to a 2 so that it still looks somewhat facial hair, but it never gets long. So this is the first time I'm letting it long as well. And I'll also tell you that if you are trying to grow a legitimate beard, let your mustache get thick as well. And just, if you're trying to just leave a normal mustache, just trim along the lip line, which my mustache isn't even, I mean, even push it down, it's barely maybe touching my lips, so it's not even long yet enough to trim. But if you do that, don't make the mistake I made in trying to use your little number 3 or 2 shaver and shave it short. You want to let the long top hairs grow longer, because that's what's going to make this all thick. And having this thick is going to look much better when you get this thick. Because if you have this thick and this thin, you notice a difference. And if it's the look you want, it's the look you're going for, go for it. But if you're wanting the standard, general, longer, thick beard, let your mustache grow. Which I'm probably the one that made that mistake. So hey, you can be like, oh, that guy's an idiot. But I ordered some new wax this week. Hopefully, I'll start training my mustache, getting that going out. So that's something for y'all to look forward to. I'll show you some of the wax I got. I purchased Firehouse Mustache Wax, Wacky Tacky. I purchased some Clubman already and tried it, and it is bad. I don't like it. It works, I mean, for what it does, but it seems, for me at least, I also don't have much of a mustache, keep that in mind. So, I mean, it's not like I was doing much with it. But it just leaves like little white specks on it. And from a distance, no one would notice it. You can't even notice it. But when you look close in the mirror, you see a lot of little white chinks in it and everything. It just doesn't blend in super well. But it's the only one that really ever carries at a CVS or something like that. So if you want the good wax, you have to get it online. But it's worth it. So maybe when I get that, I'll do a video for y'all as well. This is probably running real long as it is, so sorry about that. Hope you kept watching. If not, sorry. Subscribe if you want. I don't know my name yet, but I'll try to make one or adjust it and make it something cool. Right now it's my actual name, and that's just lame. That's silly. Who does that? So subscribe mine if you want. If you don't, I don't care. But you should subscribe to Notorious 7. Watch his videos. Doing Blu-ray collection and DVDs along with that as well. Fun to watch. Pretty funny. I find it funny. Maybe it helps that's also a friend of mine. But he gets his family involved. It's cool to see that. Family guy. So watch his. Subscribe to him if you want. Subscribe to me. I'll do an update here probably a week or so. Maybe when I get my my wax in. Maybe by then I'll have long enough stash to do a slight handlebar. But alright, man. Signing out. Peace.